Hello friends. Today I'm going to show you how we can monitor our server's hardware usage and analyze this data. We'll be doing this using a program called NetData. First, I'll walk you through the installation step by step, but before that, I want to briefly introduce what the tool does. There are currently various platforms available for monitoring server performance. For example, DigitalOcean offers hardware monitoring and cloud server services. However, the prices are a bit high, and for a long time, I was paying just to monitor metrics. Later, I discovered NetData, and I was really impressed. Now I have NetData installed on all my servers. The program consumes very few resources and provides incredibly detailed data. It uses about 500 megabytes of RAM, which is generally not an issue except for microservers. In a moment, I'll show you how to view hundreds of metrics. When we look at the metrics on DigitalOcean, the data is generally presented in broad time ranges like 1 hour, 6 hours, or 24 hours. But if we want to zoom in and inspect in more detail, unfortunately, we can't access live data. We're limited to viewing historical data only. It's not possible to monitor what the system is doing in real time. On the platform, we can see basic information such as CPU usage, server load, RAM, disk read-write, disk capacity, and network traffic. This information might be sufficient for general purposes. However, for users who want to monitor their servers live, this falls short. This is especially a disadvantage for systems performing real-time operations. When we switch to NetData, things change. The data can be displayed with granularity down to 5-minute intervals. Moreover, NetData collects data every second by default. This allows you to easily monitor real-time changes in CPU spikes, RAM usage, disk I/O, or network activity. Usually, a 15 to 20-minute dataset is enough for testing. But even if the system runs for a long time, NetData uses minimal disk space and can store years of data. With NetData's top menu, you can view which processes are consuming the most resources live. Additionally, hundreds of different metrics are listed down the page. I generally focus on the main metrics at the top, as they're more than sufficient for real-time monitoring. In the free version, you can monitor up to 5 different servers under a single account from one panel. When values like RAM, CPU, or disk usage reach critical levels, it sends automatic email alerts. And when the system returns to normal, you get a follow-up notification. So even if you're away from your computer, you can stay informed about what's happening on your server. You can find all the commands and resources used in this video through the link on my website. Also, if you register for NetData.Cloud using my referral link, you help me earn points. If you later outgrow the free plan, you'll receive a 10% discount on the paid version. Now let's create a test server through DigitalOcean. I usually choose Ubuntu 22. I tend to use machines with premium AMD CPUs, but in this example, I'll select the lowest tier server. We create a root password. Make sure to save this somewhere, as you'll need it later. We also enable the improved metrics monitor option and proceed to create our server. The server will be ready in a few minutes. It usually boots up quite quickly. Once connected to the server, the first thing we do is check for system updates. It's important to make sure the system is up to date before doing anything else. In the Update menu that appears, we choose to keep the current version and continue by pressing Enter a few times until the updates are complete. Now we proceed to install NetData.Cloud. We go to NetData's website and register for the community free version under the For Home section. You can connect up to 5 servers under a single account. If you need more features, you can switch to the paid version. During your first login, NetData will ask a few questions and automatically start a trial plan. If the paid version isn't for you, you can cancel the plan in your account settings and switch to the free version. You'll get a unique installation link tied to your account. This link contains a specific token for each server. That means your data is securely transferred and visible only to you in the NetData.Cloud panel. During the installation, just keep pressing Enter to proceed. Once the installation is complete, your server's data will start appearing in real time on the NetData.Cloud panel. Under the Metrics menu, you can track the server status live. Now we access the server directly via its IP address and the default port. Since this port is currently open to everyone, NetData displays a warning. We have two options: either restrict access to specific IP addresses or completely disable public access and only use NetData.Cloud. Right now, I'm testing access through different IPs using a VPN. Since the port is still publicly accessible, we open the configuration file and add the line web mode equals none at the very bottom. We save the file and exit, then restart the server. Now, we'll make the necessary adjustment to allow access from only a single IP. For example, you can add your home internet IP address. When someone tries to connect from a different IP, access is denied and they get a token error message. For now, I'm lifting the restrictions so I can continue with the setup. First, I delete the previously defined IP rule. Then I allow external access to port 1T999. Finally, I re-enable the firewall and reboot the system. That's all for now regarding the setup. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out.